When we picture prehistoric Europe, certain dinosaurs instantly come to mind, perhaps the iconic plates of a Stegosaurus, or even the familiar silhouette of Allosaurus prowling in search of prey. But Europe was also home to another far less familiar predator, one that's every bit as impressive as its more famous counterparts, yet remains surprisingly overlooked. This is Europe's very own Jurassic giant, the Torvosaurus gurneyi, which means savage lizard. Torvosaurus wasn't just big, it was enormous, the largest predator known from Europe's Jurassic period. It rivaled later giants like the infamous Tyrannosaurus rex in ecological dominance, and yet, despite its impressive credentials, Torvosaurus has remained relatively unknown to the general public, sometimes even overshadowed by its more famous North American cousin, the Torvosaurus tanneri. This European species was first unearthed in the cliffs and quarries of Portugal from a geological formation that's known as the Lourinhanosaurus Formation, dating back roughly 150 million years. The fossil beds of Lourinhanosaurus are renowned among paleontologists, Europe's equivalent to North America's famous Morrison Formation. Here, among dinosaur eggs, footprints, and fossils of herbivorous giants, scientists discovered remains so imposing that their immediate reaction was astonishment. When Portuguese paleontologists Mateus and Antunes first reported these fossils, it became very clear they'd discovered a truly gigantic therapod, a massive meat-eating dinosaur. A detailed analysis later confirmed that these remains were different enough from the North American Torvosaurus to deserve a name of its own, Torvosaurus gurneyi, named to honour the famous paleontologist James Gurney, creator of the Dinotopia books. This species instantly became Europe's iconic apex predator of the Jurassic. But why was this dinosaur so special? At first glance, Torvosaurus gurneyi was similar to other massive theropods, standing tall, muscular, and designed for predation. But the differences are in the details, and these details are fascinating. Firstly, Torvosaurus gurneyi was enormous, reaching lengths of around 10 meters. That's the length of a large city bus, and it weighed several tons, comparable to a large African elephant. Its sheer bulk made it one of Europe's largest ever predators. But what really caught paleontologists' eyes was the unique features in its skull. Torvosaurus had massive jaws lined with fewer than 11 large blade-like teeth, a distinctive trait setting it apart from its American relative. Each tooth was shaped like a serrated dagger, perfect for slicing through flesh and bone. When scientists carefully examined these teeth, they found rectangular serrations along the edges, specialized cutting surfaces indicating a ferocious predator capable of inflicting devastating bites. These teeth were designed not for nibbling, but for crushing bone and slicing through flesh, similar to how modern great white sharks tackle prey. But there's something even more intriguing hidden within its jaws. Torvosaurus had interdental plates, thin plates between the teeth that fused together in a unique wall. This structure helped securely anchor its massive teeth, making them sturdy enough to withstand the force of powerful bites. Think of it as reinforced concrete foundations holding up a skyscraper. Further anatomical details were discovered in fossils from Germany's Ornithenton Formation, and they revealed even older Torvosaurus fossils. They showed a distinct ridge running across its facial bones. This unusual ridge helped paleontologists identify Torvosaurus fossils scattered across Europe. This discovery hints at how widespread and dominant this European T-Rex really was. But a predator of this scale doesn't just appear by chance, it evolves because an ecosystem demands it. Torvosaurus gurneyi was Europe's unrivaled Jurassic apex predator, but what did it hunt? In the lush Jurassic landscapes of Portugal and Germany, Torvosaurus found abundant prey in herbivorous dinosaurs like Lusotitan and Miragaia. These were giants that roamed in herds, much like today's elephants or bison. Torvosaurus, with its powerful build and large legs, was equipped to tackle prey of significant size, making short work of anything it could catch. But even apex predators must share their territory, and Torvosaurus wasn't alone. It coexisted with formidable hunters like Lourinhanosaurus, Ceratosaurus, and the iconic Allosaurus, each a top predator in its own right. How could so many giant predators coexist though? Paleontologists believe these dinosaurs occupied subtly different niches, specializing in different prey, hunting styles, or territories. Torvosaurus gurneyi likely specialized in overpowering particularly large or robust prey, using its crushing bite to subdue massive dinosaurs, while other predators may have chased quicker or smaller targets. This intricate web of competition and specialization sustained a balanced ecosystem, much like as lions, hyenas, and leopards coexist in Africa today. Of course, every great dynasty must eventually come to an end, and for Torvosaurus, extinction came as the Jurassic period transitioned into the Cretaceous around 145 million years ago. The exact cause of its disappearance remains uncertain, but what we know is this: the world changed dramatically, continents shifted, seas rose, and climates evolved rapidly. In the case of the Torvosaurus gurneyi, geological isolation played a crucial role. During the late Jurassic, Europe and North America separated as the Proto-Atlantic Ocean expanded. As land bridges vanished, European dinosaurs evolved independently, a process known as vicariance. Torvosaurus gurneyi is a powerful illustration of this process. The formation of a vast oceanic barrier meant that Europe's dinosaur fauna, including the Torvosaurus, developed unique traits distinct from North American counterparts. But isolation comes at a cost, and it can limit opportunities for genetic diversity, making ecosystems fragile when faced with environmental upheaval. As the Jurassic ended, new predators and shifting habitats spelled doom for Europe's reigning giant. Unable to adapt fast enough, Torvosaurus disappeared, leaving only bones and teeth as reminders of its dominance. And while it's easy to mourn the loss of this incredible predator, Torvosaurus gurneyi's story is one of remarkable success. It thrived for millions of years, shaping ecosystems, evolving unique adaptations, and teaching us invaluable lessons about survival, extinction, and change. Next time you stroll through Europe's peaceful forests or relax by its shores, remember, beneath your feet lie echoes of a savage past, a thrilling reminder of the time when Europe's wildlife was anything but gentle. As scientists keep exploring the cliffs of Portugal and Germany, Torvosaurus continues to illuminate the mysteries of our planet's prehistoric past, reminding us of the giants that once ruled the land we now call home. My name's Joe, and I really hope you enjoyed this video on the Torvosaurus gurneyi. On screen we have some of our favourite videos for you to watch next, and subscribe with notifications for when we upload our next video.